And yes, we're back. We're back again in Fernbus, back again to carry on our adventures around the map. And this time leaving Potsdam and heading up into the very northeast of Germany. We're going to go in the W906 as well. So minibus fun ahead of us as we continue to explore the awesome map of Fernbus. Grab that guidebook to all things northeastern Germany. And let's go. So yes, hi there, Steve here, and welcome back to Fernbus indeed. If you're new to my videos, then welcome. Fernbus going out on the channel every single Friday. Something from OMSI on a Monday, something from Trains on a Wednesday. On a Saturday we have something single player. On a Sunday, if we get something to review, then we have something in the form of random Sunday. So new games we've never played before. And occasionally we'll stick something out on some other days as well. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. Yes, last time we got ourselves to Potsdam. This time we are going to carry on from Potsdam and make our way up into the very northeastern corner of the map. So we can explore some of this up here going forward. We're going to make our way to Usedom this time. And then we can then come over here and explore and get back into doing some of the original routes. But I need to get myself somewhere that we can do them from. So Potsdam up to Usedom is the trip today. The vehicle of choice, yes, is the W906 in the Sims and Stuff colour, but not with the Sims and Stuff livery because it's broken. Yeah, it's a thing. So yes, that's the vehicle of choice. Date is the date that I'm recording this. Time is 10 o'clock as always. Weather is dynamic. So a very sunny, bright day out there. We'll click on start game. So yes, working our way through each of the vehicles as we do. Every journey I do adds another vehicle. So we rotate them round. So yes, the W906, probably my second favourite of the ranges available. It's a really awesome, I suppose you could call it a minibus, but it is really, really nice. We'll step on board. I will put a link to the DLC below. And yes, some seating for some passengers. We got some overhead compartments. I have done a full review, so go and check that out and my other content. I did a full playlist going through all of the ranges available in Fernbus and took them all on the same journey to put them through their paces. And this, as I record this anyway, the quickest vehicle available in Fernbus. So we'll pop the electrics on. We'll start it up. Not much in the way of a display in this, and not much in the way of functionality. I do wish we could turn off this display because I like having this one on, but hey ho. So driver's window we can open or close from here. Window shades we can go up or down. Wi-Fi we can put on though. Destination display we can put on. Passenger lights we can put on. We've got no announcement to play, and that's pretty much it. We are ready for our passengers. We will pop some lights on just in case it gets a bit rainy. And we'll go outside and check them in. There's no luggage compartments, so hopefully no one's brought any bags with them.
Tag, das Ticket, bitteschön.
Use them, indeed.
Auf geht's.
There we go.
Mahlzeit, ist das gültig?
I can't see the point of this. You click on, you've got to click two things to do the express check-in. Surely that should be quicker than just doing that.
Auf geht's.
I've never quite understood the whole express check-in thing. But okay. So one click does the normal check-in, 2 clicks is the express check-in. How is that more express?
Das Ticket, bitteschön.
You're going to use them. Okay.
Hello, hier ist mein Ticket.
Yeah, that's your phone actually.
Tag, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
I am bound in your direction. That's a direction that I'm bound in.
Mahlzeit, mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
No problem at all. There you go.
Salut, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Used them. Yep.
Hi, fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Ciao.
Yep. No problem. Oh.
Hello, hier ist mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
And you.
Guten Tag, das Ticket, bitteschön. Sehr freundlich.
So there we go. So they're all going to get on board, as they do. No one can stand down. So it all does amuse me the way they sit in that aisle seat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff service going to Potsdam. It doesn't say on the side of the minibus it's a bonus to arrive alive, but trust me, it will be. In the seat back note, somewhere around your seat you'll find the next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know who to contact in event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Okay, so let's set ourselves down, close the door. So we're in shuttle mode because we can't use the minibuses in Flixbus mode, so we haven't got to click on start journey. We got no announcement, which is a shame. So we'll pop it in gear. We're going to get an overlap of the inbuilt sat-nav against the game sat-nav, so that's a pain as well. But off we go. So yes, it does seem odd having no announcement. It's a shame because when this first released, we could actually have it in Flixbus colours and we could do the announcement, but then obviously there was a licensing issue and now we can't. So we do get some overlap with the two sat-navs. Oh, well-timed lights. So yeah, I do want to carry on doing the original Flixbus journeys in the game. Obviously, next time we will go back and do a proper Flixbus route from... well, we can't do a Flixbus journey. We'll do a coach journey from Usedom and... maybe do a multi-stop around those couple of towns at the top, and I think we're back in the standard MAN, which I do really like. So that's back next time. Obviously keep an eye out on the channel. If we get any news and I can show you any new content, I will put those out, but not necessarily on Fernbus Friday. So check those out, and obviously any new vehicles that we get in the future I will put through their paces on my test route as well, and then they will go into the cycle of vehicles into the routes. So yeah, this is probably my second favourite range, well, vehicle currently out there. The Scania Touring is my favourite. And then it's this. Right, so 100k limit. Which this will do a lot more than that. But on these sort of roads, we'll keep the speed down. When we get out onto the autobahn, we'll maybe give it a bit of a power test so you can see exactly what sort of performance there is out of this thing. Brakes are good. And at the end of the video we will go through the leaderboard of shame as well. Well, there's not a lot of change since the last week's video because I recorded that yesterday, but we will go through it anyway. Once the lights change. Yeah, I do wish there's a way of removing that inbuilt sat-nav, because I really like having the one on the screen. And this is the only vehicle, this, yeah, and the BB where you can't remove the sat-nav. Shows a way.
Boah, ich schmelze hier drin.
You're melting. We're about to get on the motorway. You could have said that like 30 seconds ago. And I could have changed it. Actually, I can make use of this red light up here, can't I? Actually, we'll change it. We'll stop at the green light. Quickly. AC on. There we go. I didn't put... Oh!
Der Bus kippt gleich um.
No, the bus isn't about to tilt over. I just hit a thing. It's a light accident. Yeah, I've hit a light. I probably did actually smash an indicator. Alright, so it's an 80 on the slip road. Right, so foot is flat to the floor. And like they were in the BB40 last week, it won't be long before they're complaining about the speed.
Und es gibt Punkte in Flensburg.
Oh, that's going to be a barrier. Oh! Yeah, okay, that corner took me by surprise there. Yeah, don't speed into that corner. If you're speeding down there, slow down. Alright, so past the airport. The airport? Is that a stadium? It's a thing. Oh, that's the boat. Boat? Road.
Kein Alkohol am Steuer.
No drinking and driving. Yeah, you spill it.
Hier nicht die Formel 1.
Oh, hello, Mr. Policeman. So for something with a 5-speed auto box, this thing does get a wriggle on. We're currently doing 140 kilometers an hour.
Rasen Sie eigentlich immer so?
Are you always speeding? Well, not always. I'm just trying to get you to your destination quickly. Because it's quite a way. Well, it's not, but, you know. That's 155...
Sie haben diesen Film mit Keanu Reeves und Sandra Bullock auch zu oft gesehen.
Yeah, is this a de-restricted autobahn? This is 160 kilometers an hour we're doing now. Could you imagine if minibuses actually did this?
Ich dachte, hier darf man nicht so schnell fahren.
Take one of these Mercedes minibuses and fit it with a... Whoa, you did a thing. AMG power plant. Like high-speed travel. Wasn't quite expecting the road to reduce back down to go for a town. It's going to be a very bright day. Oh, there's a sheep. And a pig. Alright, speed back up a bit slightly on the way out of town. So in that gear, we can go from like 30 k's to 160 k's. That's a really long-legged fifth gear.
Mann, das ist ja wie in einer Sauna hier.
AC's too hot. Oops, I might be in the lane that should be turning right. Oh no, straight on as well. That's okay. you can't even keep up with the lorry in front. Let's say there's a convenient sticker in the bottom left-hand corner of the window saying 100. Sort of gentle reminder. Going around there, we'll go straight on up here. Slightly speeding. 66 for a 60. Now we've got 100 again. See, these sort of roads I don't feel as though you should be speeding on because they're quite twisty. Quite twisty. That was words. Quite twisty. So we'll stick it around the 100, which is only what, 60 miles an hour, so it's not exactly fast. The 160 we were doing earlier, yeah, that was quite rapid. So, you know, unlike any other vehicle in, apart from the BB40 maybe, in Fernbus, actually got to control your speed with the throttle. Turn back into the inside. Probably have to come back out again. Yep. Only just overtaken him. It sort of feels sort of right. If we go back onto any autobahn, I will give it the beans. I do love the fact that you can now adjust the volumes in the game, so you can bring the engine volume up or down. Evasive. Oh, that was a lorry.
Was war das?
So a couple of crashes, that's fine. It does seem as though it's going to be sort of single carriageway roads all the way. Yeah, I won't speed on these roads, he said. That's a thing. Wow, it's not a lot of terrain going on out there. Only the wide open plains of Germany, if that's such a thing.
Boah, ich schmelze hier drin.
You're melting? Oh well. Let's keep ourselves a nice pace from the car in front. Okay, that's another thing then.
Ich kenne Taxifahrer, die besser fahren als Sie.
Let's just nip round here.
Ist Ihr Navi kaputt?
That's quite a good screenshot, actually. There we go. Why have we all of a sudden got all these fences everywhere? There we go. We're all good. Back on the road. I said I am on a closed beta, so that is why we have got some issues. All the years I've been in Fernbus, I've never seen it that bad. There must have been some moving of roads or something. There's another one there. What is going on? That's just really bizarre. Fences through buildings. Something's happened. Something's happened to the map, which I will investigate, or by the time you see this would have investigated, as to find out what's causing it. But obviously, yeah. And it's not as even if it's just located in one area. Obviously, before we were down towards Halle and stuff. Now we're right at the top, heading towards right at the top. A bit of lag there as well. Okay, what's going on there with the AI? Sit there and wait. Yep, okay. Right, still got 95k to go. I'm now slightly concerned that we're going to come across some more issues again. Okay, straight on here. Back into the inside lane. We've got a green light. We like green lights. I'm slightly speeding. Well, more than slightly.
Noch schneller und wir durchbrechen die Schallmauer.
A bit fast me. So they're complaining because I was doing like 70 and a 60, but when I was doing 160 in 100, we weren't going to hit the sound barrier. How does that maths work?
Das heiß hier drin.
It's so hot in here. It's getting hot in here. It's fine, we're nearly there. Really nice roads around here. So we'll do a multi-stop trip next time. I think we're back in the standard MAN, as I said, and we'll start doing some normal journeys. So the pain is whenever we get up this end of the vehicles, we will have to do a couple of shuttle services because we can't do Flixbus ones. But we'll continue to work our way maybe around the outside of the map. That might be a thing. All the way back round through France. I did want to do some of the Flixbus original journeys, but it seemed to be very few and far between. I have been sent a list of journeys to do, which I could do with vehicles on, but provided that they carry on from each other. I haven't really looked at it, but that's something possible. So a bit like I do with the OMSI videos, I can then bring that list on screen, and then we'll work our way around them. So long as, you know, there's one that ends in Berlin and the next one starts in Berlin and doesn't end up going backwards and forwards through the same towns. I'll have a look at it and see if we can do that, and I'll make myself get towards somewhere where that list starts. What I've been provided does obviously mention a vehicle for each route, but I'll carry on going through them in my review order to save me getting confuzzled. Right, everyone's decided to slow down now with 46k to go. A right turn ahead. Stop the Freelander. So we've turned off now, heading towards Usedom. I think this was a DLC, a little free DLC, a little map expansion. I think one of the first ones that they did from memory. If it is, hopefully you've picked it up, because, you know, free. Usedom, 30 kilometres down. It seems like we're going back on ourselves now from the road we just came. We've just taken 2 right turns. So hopefully we'll see our destination just over this hill. There's 19k to go. Over there, I think it is. Over the bridge.
Mann, das ist ja wie in einer Sauna hier.
AC is too hot. I'm not turning it down now. So it slowed down from about 100 to 50 over the bridge and back to 100. Yeah, no one's ever going to do that, are they? I'm surprised if the speed German police were sat there with speed cameras on the bridge. Through a little chicane. right turn here, thankfully with a green light. Oh, a bit of cobbles. See, I'm getting a slight wheel shake because of the cobbles. That's really cool. And we're an hour early, or 50 minutes early.
Wie, wir sind so früh?
Mainly because of the speeding, but you know. And there we go. Everyone is dropped off in Usedom. I'm sure they'll be filling out a complaint form right about now. And we will carry on from here next time in a coach. So let's complete our journey. So passengers transported, 12 out of 12. Stops completed 2. Drove 283 kilometres rather quickly. Arrived on time, departed on time. Air conditioning 100%. Yet they were complaining about the air conditioning. Maintained driving time, 2 properties damaged, 3 accidents, and got done for speeding once. Haha, they didn't catch me on the rest of the time though, did they? Drove on the road 74.7% of the time. How was that a thing? Speed limits maintained 67% of the time. Yeah, there's some other things going on there, but got 463 of the XPs. So that was a thing. Right then, let's have a look at the leaderboard, which hasn't changed much, because I recorded last week's video yesterday. Top 100. Sorry, I'm 454. Top 100. Never going to be a thing. Friends then. Ed 6,000 ahead of me now, so don't play Ed. So I'm at 454. Stewie B's at 491 with Web95 at 870. Down in the thousands then we got Dylan at Dylan. We got Dylan Banana Man at 1183. Lee at 1378. Ray at 1718. LTZ at 2159. Scouse at 2268. Mike Shep at 2299. Captain Chaos at 2418. Jeff at 2736. Tap Out down here at 3308 with Manly at 3430 and Dylan at 3502. Chris Brown is at 3523 with Just Branco at 3543. Dom Rado down at 3602 with Sam at 3614. Tux is at 39.99. Hackett at 46.95. Toe McNinja at 47.72 with Ortog at 65.10 down below. Trend is at 68.22. Big Mac at 77.68. N Quarter at 86.48. Torba at 91.22. Sammy then in the 11,000s now at 11,465. Larwood still hasn't played it since yesterday at 12,105. Matthew at 14,558. Blinky at 15,299. Sonata at 15,393. Bloodlock at 17,065. The Hill at 18,220. Bob at 18,974. Alex at 24,800. Tom at 29,607, Ronco at 31,205, Pineapple at 33,406, Ethan at 36,543, Gazpode at 37,509, The Undertaker at 39,242, Brad down at 41,766, AT Gaming at 41,919, Scott Hem is at 44,298, Crisp is at 44,761, Didan at 55,412, Matu at 56,221. We're now in the shameful section. Ben at 57,963. Come on, Ben, I know you're watching. Play the game. Johnny at 64,747. Noz at 67,701. Midiego at 74,902. Roxy at 82,698. Jack Mullin at 99,165. Josh Stevens at 101,149. Matty at 104,084, and all the way down the bottom, Danny, 108,258. Are you worse than Danny? Can you take the bottom spot? If you are, please don't just try and add me on Steam. Send me a message through the Discord server to say, Steve, I haven't got enough shame in my life. Can you please shame me every Friday? And I will do that. So these people played the game once. How? just how. Next time, then, we will carry on from Usedom, do a bit of a multi-stop hop around that top right-hand corner of the map. In one of these, the standard MANs, we'll then continue our adventures, continue our journeys, continue our love of Fernbus. Don't forget to check out the other content as well. OMSI on a Monday, trains on a Wednesday, something single player going out on a Saturday. Check out that Discord server, the link is below. And do check me out live, where I stream at the weekends over there on Twitch. I will leave a link to that below as well. Until the next time then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.